Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco is here with Brandon, Buttons, and Jamie, and we are continuing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
That was me, right?
You're everyone in this episode.
Yes. Shit. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend a suspect in this case.
Oh. Video is really lagging. Is it
It
lagging?
is for me too. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was just my internet.
No, it's the low quality here, too.
Also, Brandon, we weren't kidding.
Unless
Oh.
you really don't want to do it.
Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutors confessed to the crime. She says she summoned a detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lena Sky's sister.
Everything's coming up gumshoe.
Oh! The chief prosecutor's sister? Little sister. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way. You, might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like, faked. Huh? It's just a sensitive issue with us these days. Someone else could do Emma. I think we should just go back. I did a little bit. I mean, I could do like a special episode or something, but
Okay.
we can't guarantee people enjoy like listening to me. So,
They'd be wrong, but okay.
hey, man, people have opinions.
Nope.
Alright, well just bear with me because the video is lagging pretty hard, so it's gonna be delayed on my end.
Well, let me try restarting the screen share then. So you're
You're not
lying,
my real
Jamie.
Wait, you're still recording?
Yes!
Oh, I assume we were. All right, cool.
That'll be the code opener.
So anyway, should I go ahead and start?
Yes, please.
Alright. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Oh.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time? Also, this ain't Blue's Clues.
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badge dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Yeah, the chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
Patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
The cookie. Eat the cookie.
Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
It's the cookie.
Oh, hey, thanks, pal. I was getting a little peckish. You show this to me every time we meet, pal.
I'm just thinking I might be a little hungry is all.
Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
Is it a bigger cookie?
It's more of an ice cream sandwich.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I?
Stab.
With the card. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Not to be fucking nothing, pal, because your hair is slowly turning into a disgusting shade of blonde. Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you to get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar.
It's like the whitest of white people names.
Nah, my mistake.
But
That went on its own.
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How do you miss? How do you just like not get that piece? Okay.
Gumshoe's a special boy.
It's not
Hey.
even him. Everyone's bad at their job.
Yeah,
It's twice.
That's like
Remember, first case, Phoenix went all the way to the trial and still didn't know the victim.
Not to mention they illegally decided to hold back evidence several times, so it's whatever.
it's literally not a Phoenix Wright game if everyone isn't bad at their jobs.
But at least Gumshoe, everybody's gotta love Gumshoe. He's a good boy.
He
He
tried.
should probably have whatever's going on with his chin looked at though. That hasn't healed in years.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
I'm supposed to be like, Brandon, are you okay? I didn't catch your...
He's just a little out of breath. It's fine. All the dancing.
Yeah.
All the existing. It's
So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there too. The parking lot. Also, we're slowly heading back into Betamax territory.
And Lana's confessing as much.
Oh, she's leaning on it now.
Have this knife!
Oh god. Coke is trying to kill everyone again.
You're not allowed to just walk around with evidence. I'm just saying, especially when it's like probably not in a bag and it's just in his coat pocket. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Surely a man like that has no enemies.
Oh, no.
Everybody loves him.
Hey, that's it! That's the quote-unquote King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Yeah.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
What I remember.
Apparently, he's forgotten.
It couldn't be as easy as you broke the defense being a prosecutor and all or nothing. No way.
No way.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. He's even got naysays in the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, we've heard about the rumors.
What was that last thing? I don't even remember what it was.
What?
There was one more item.
Oh, that was the
Wasn't
parking receipt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you verify? A little stamp in you? Okay. He's in a tough spot again.
Again?
Goodbye, Phoenix.
Oh, well, that escalated quickly. Oh, game's over, guys.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
Oh, that's why he's a hamster now.
But Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, things that actually happened, so, nothing
Publishing some,
outright, but there were always whispered rumors.
publishing some books titled If I Did It.
Yeah, this is how. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties with the Department of Higher-Ups. Oh man, I did that one wrong. It's only natural that people be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Christ. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Through hell.
Switch channel?
Yes.
You and only you can stop the world crisis. Help stop overproduction by buying things now.
Oh god, capitalism.
God, alright, yeah, this is already horrific with capitalism.
This is not the dystopia I wanted. Gotcha. No worries.
Alrighty. Well, hi guys. Thank you so much for swinging on by. This is an RPG Maker game that you guys, I'm sure, know more about it than I do. But thank you for the suggestion. It's always so fun to have people suggest things. And joining me on this Let's Play is Jamie. How about you introduce yourself, say the things you do, what you like, and all that jazz?
Well, I enjoy sleeping and sleeping and food and sleeping.
Relatable though.